What? Who? Where? Oh, hello. Sorry, coming back from the astral plane is quite confusing. Oh, but wow, the look on all your faces always makes the trip worth it. Yes, it is me, Walt Disney. I bet you weren't expecting to see me here at the annual orientation day for new Disney employees. Well, when you heard about the big dinner surprise, did you not think something spectacular was going to happen? We're Disney. We invented spectacular. Welcome to your orientation day. I hope you all had a good time, and let's be honest, how many of you were impressed by the free Little Mermaid-themed pool on the employee tour? See, every year I tell them we need to change it into something a bit more practical, like an Aladdin and Genie-themed spa, or a smoker's lounge. God, I would have killed for a smoker's lounge back when I worked here. Now to get to the big, giant-eared flying elephant in the room. I'm sure all of the CG artists and Imagineers are wondering how I, a dead man, am speaking before you today. Well, we are in the most magical place on Earth, Disney World, and in the most magical place in the park, the Disney Vault. I think the amount of magic Disney essence in the vault is what allows me to come back once a year for this day. But I wouldn't think too much of it. As a wise man once said, it's fun to do the impossible. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I see they're serving spaghetti for dinner tonight. Don't worry, though. Unlike Lady and the Tramp, we don't have any Italian stereotypes to sing for you. Oh, and I might stay away from the apples at the fruit buffet over there. You never know when a poisoned one accidentally finds its way into a batch, but I digress. Welcome to Disney. I'm sure you all dreamed of making it here someday, and we're glad to have you. Every year, I come back to greet the new employees and to tell them, you, the secret to Disney's success. You see, there is a reason why Disney has remained so popular, and it's not because we simply wish upon a star. No. There is a Disney formula that consists of two main things: self-discovery and love. Self-discovery is a very important part of any good Disney film, and you can see it in almost all of our princess films. Look at Cinderella, Moana, Mulan. In almost every film, the princess realizes that she is unhappy and that there is some not princessy side of her that is being held back. For example, Moana keeps coming back to the water no matter how hard she tries, but she also wants to be the perfect daughter. In a different film, Mulan prays that a time will come she can free herself from expectations, but she also wants to be the perfect daughter. You can see the kinds of struggles they have. These characters go on a journey, grow, and eventually are accepted, even admired for their perfect selves. You see, that is part of the beauty of Disney, because all of our audience can relate to that feeling of not being able to be themselves. I would say it's universal. But no, it's Disney. The second part of the Disney formula is love. In our older films, you would always have a knight in shining armor and that idea of true, perfect love that everyone desires. And we have hit that hard. Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast. Love is more important to our films than it is to eHarmony. It's something we've always focused on. These days, though, our idea of true love has become a little bit more inclusive. Look at Frozen, one of our most successful films to date. In Frozen, the true love, all rights reserved to the Disney Corporation, to break the horrible spell, all rights reserved to the Disney Corporation, was familial love. We don't have a trademark on that one yet, but it's in the works. The audience expected Kristoff to come in like a gallant knight on his reindeer and save Anna with a kiss. But instead, Anna saves Elsa's life, and that is the act of love that breaks the spell. Of course, we still kept the heterosexual love interest in Frozen, but in Moana, there was no love interest at all, just, again, love from her family. Over the past 81 years, we really have progressed, and looking at Moana and Frozen, it shows that we can have love from parents or siblings, and not from a man, to still sell toys and make billions of dollars. So here's the layout for a good Disney film. First, one 5-minute unwanted animated opening short and 2 minutes of logos. Then a big introduction that introduces the characters and their surroundings. Then talking, introduce some oppression from society or family, and bam, big song about character wanting to be themselves. These are your How Far I'll Go, Go the Distance, Let It Go, any song with the word go in it. Then conflict, character goes on a journey to free themselves, and with either a family, knight in shining armor, or weird reindeer man, you get the love element. Wrap it all up with the defeat of Disney villain who ultimately kills themselves, and there, you have an instant classic. Beautiful, right? We craft amazing, timeless stories about self-discovery and love. Now there is one more part to the Disney formula. This is the secret, most important part. Marketing. See the line where the graph becomes green? It calls me. And no one knows how far it can go as long as you market your movie well enough. T-shirts, mugs, toys, dolls, candy, Broadway musicals even. Get the film out there. Make it inescapable. Make it so that when your customer walks into a mall, all they see are rows and rows of merchandise for your film. And once you've done that and made us enough money that my robotic body and army of clones will finally be completed, Uncle Walt will be happy. Hey, if the movie's good, that's good too. All right, I can feel my time is being depleted. I have to go back to being dead soon. Well, let's hope I don't see any of you until next year, because that means that you know. But I pray we never lose sight of one thing, that it all started with a mouse, but it continued because of money. Thank you.